I'm going to show an overhead press, a variation that I like if somebody has some tight shoulders or has pain coming directly overhead. So something I see a lot, particularly for people spend a lot of time on a bike or spend a lot of time at a desk, is that they get tight in their thoracic spine, their shoulders, and they have a hard time expressing this full overhead position. So if I just force that with a bunch of overhead pressing, potentially that can be painful. So if that's you, this is a variation that I like, that we can still get that overhead motion. So I'm just gonna get a bench here, and this is just kind of one notch back from vertical. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a seated press, but here I'm gonna kind of stabilize my core, head there, and then I'm gonna think about just going straight up. But you can see this gets me almost a vertical press, but my arms are kind of in that position, so I'm staying out of that potentially painful or hypomobile range. So I'm just here. So what that's gonna look, I like a neutral grip because we get a little more external rotation, so elbows under the wrists, and then I'm gonna press up from there. And I just wanna feel my triceps, potentially underneath my shoulder blade here, maybe a little bit deltoid. So just the arms and shoulders working without any pain or pinching. So that's an easy way to modify an overhead press. We'll note that it's not an incline bench press. So if I put this bench down here, that would be an incline bench press. Totally fine exercise, but it's gonna hit a little more of the chest, the pec muscles. So these are just different exercises that focus on different muscle groups. I do like the bench because I can just lean back. I find it's, if I don't have a bench, it is kind of tough to stabilize here. So if you don't have a bench, you can potentially find a wall, and I'm just gonna get a little arch through my back and kind of lean back here, and then I'll press up there. I don't like it quite as much, but something to try if you don't have a bench.